A very good morning, students. Our session of Business Management 3. Now, as far as our previous session was concerned, in that session, we have completed advantages, limitations, and different factors that affects the office mechanism directly. Now, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the types of different office machines through which the organization is going to carry out their routine work of administration. Basically, there are total 9 machines through which the organization is going to have their administrative work smoothly. Many of the machines are known to us. One by one, we are going to discuss each and every machines in detail. The first one is personal computer, then after photocopier, then after fax, telephone, mobile, tele answering machine, then after detecting machine, then after closed circuit TV, that is CCT, and the last one is audio visual aids. Now, as far as these different office machines are concerned, in your examinations, it will be there in your short notes. Means 3 or 4 machines are given to you, and you are supposed to write any two. So, you are going to prepare this machine on the basis of short notes. So, let's start with the first machine, personal computer. As we all know that it is the basic PC or laptop that we are using for our education purpose. But as far as the office is concerned, organization is going to use computer for storing their data, and the computer is going to use for the future reference of the current data. So there is a basic need of personal computer nowadays in each and every offices are concerned, and we can easily say that without computer no organization is going to carry their administrative work smoothly. So a prime concern of any administrative work is nothing but it is a personal computer, that is PC. Personal computers are non-portable machines that are intended to sit on or under at a desk. As we all know that computers are non-portable. કમ્પ્યુટરને તમે ગમે ત્યાં શિફ્ટ નથી કરી શકતા. તમારું લેપટોપ હોય તો એ વાત જુદી છે, બટ કમ્પ્યુટરને જનરલી વી આર નોટ ગોઈંગ ટુ શિફ્ટ. They usually consist of a central box to which input and output devices such as keyboards, mic and monitors are attached. As we all know that in general, desktop computers are versatile, can be upgraded and serviced by their users, and offers a good performance of price ratio. Basically, with the help of computers, the organization is going to cut their overall cost of administrative, because it is only going to charge the installation expenses. Now, once if the company bear the installation expenses, then after there is no such further cost in computer. Their lack of portability makes them less useful to users who travel frequently, and they usually depends on their external input and output devices in order to be useful. As far as those managerial personnel who travels a lot, they do not prefer personal computer, but instead of personal computer they are using their laptop. So this is the image of one personal computer, and there are few advantages of personal computer. The first one is no battery. Here we are not going to charge our personal computer, but it is directly connected with the electronic device. Second one, easy to upgrade. Yes, as far as the different applications of computers are concerned, it is really very easy to upgrade the different software in our computer, and sometimes it automatically upgrade the software which is installed in our personal computer. Third one, that is lots of memory space. As we all know that there is a lot of memory available in our personal computer, that is more than 1 TB. Fourth one, that is fast processor. Personal computer is really very fast. You can easily enter your data, you can easily process in your data, and the processing time is really very limited. So within a fraction of period we are able to enter the data, or we are able to process our data in a proper manner. Fifth one, that is less costly. Yes, nowadays personal computers are not very costly, they are cheaper, means the computer is available within 25 to 30,000. And sixth one, that is broad screen. Yes, one of the biggest advantages in computer that it has a large screen, so we are able to we are able to have the analysis of our recorded data in a proper manner. So these are the basic advantages of personal computer. Now let's see about the few limitations of personal computer. The first limitation is noisy. Yes, when you are going to start your computer, it create some irritating sound. So sometimes it become noisy, but it is not one of the biggest advantages of personal computer. It is one of the basic and a minor limitations of our personal computer. Second one, that is non-portable. Our personal computer is non-portable, means we are not able to shift our computer from one place to another place, or from one office to another one. Third one, that is large footprint. Yes, the personal computer is really very large. Here we are going to deal with the monitor, the screen, the keypad and the mouse. So it has a large footprint. Fourth one is big and heavy. Personal computers are really very big in size, and it is really very heavy. So it is not portable, or it is very difficult for a single person to move computer from here to there. Fifth one, required keyboard, mouse and monitor. Yes, to start our personal computer we need a keyboard, a mouse and monitor in a working condition, and without it we are not able to process in our personal computer. Sixth one, that is probably without wireless connection. Yes, without wireless connection we are not able to start our personal computer. So a wire connection is must to start our personal computer. So sometimes it is really very difficult where the switchboard is not near to our table. Seventh one, required separate computer. Yes, it is really very difficult when we are dealing with the numbers of employees. Means if we are going to start our work with more than 2 to 3 employees, then each and every employee required their own personal computer. So sometimes it is very difficult to offer a separate computers to our each and every staff persons. So these are the basic limitations of personal computer, but it is really very basic one. So it can be easily sort out. These limitations can easily sort out. So personal computer is really very useful machine to deal with our administrative work. So it's all about personal computer. Let's move to the second one, that is photocopier. That we can say that the Xerox machine. Yes, one thing I would like to clear that Xerox is the company's name, and actually we are supposed to use the photocopy. We are not going to use the Xerox. Xerox is the name of the company who invent this machine, that is photocopier. એટલે આપણે ગમે ત્યારે નિયર ફ્યુચરમાં પણ જ્યારે યુઝ કરીએ કોઈ ડોક્યુમેન્ટની આપણે ફોટોકોપી કરાવી હોય તો આપણે એમ જ કહેશું that we are going to have the photocopy of our original document. We are not supposed to use the word that is Xerox. Xerox is the name of the company, or you are going to remember it. So again it is very easy one. The photocopier means the machine who can easily make the copy of our original document in a proper manner. So let's start with its introduction. It is a machine also called photocopying machine, also devised for producing copies of text or graphic materials by the use of light, heat, chemical or electric chargers. Yes, photocopy machine તમે જ્યારે જોયું હોય ત્યારે they are using some chemicals in it. તમારે કેમિકલની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે, તમને ઇંકની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ હશે. તમારે કલર કોપી કરવી હોય, at that time you are going to use the different colored ink in our machines, and it is also used by the electricity. એટલે electricity વગર તમે ફોટોકોપી મશીનને સ્ટાર્ટ કરી શકો નહીં. The need for a process other than wet photocopying reproduction for copying documents stimulate the invention of various techniques, notably the diffusion transfer and dye line process during the early 1950s. 1950sના ટાઈમની આપણે વાત કરીએ તો it is at that time it is really very difficult to get the copy of our original document. એટલે ઓરિજિનલ ડોક્યુમેન્ટની કોપી આપણને ઇઝીલી મળી શકતી નહોતી. બટ with the invention of this photocopier machine, now we can easily make the numbers of copies of our original document or already our copied document. In the diffusion transfer process, a master copy is made on a translucent sheet which is placed on a light sensitized negative paper and exports to light. આ તમારા ખાલી બેઝિક અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગ માટે જ છે. અધરવાઇઝ તમારે ફોટોકોપીનું જે ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શન છે, તમે કોઈ પણ સ્ટેશનરીની શોપ ઉપર જ્યારે જાઓ છો અને મશીન કેવી રીતે વર્ક કરે છે એ જ અહીંયા તમારે એક્સપ્લેન કરવાનું છે. આ બધું ટેકનિકલ મેટર તમારે યાદ રાખવાની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ નથી. આ ખાલી તમારા બેઝિક અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગ માટે જ છે. The negative is then placed in contact with a sheet of positive transfer paper and fed into a developer. When the two sheets are peeled apart, the image is transferred to the positive paper. જ્યારે લાઇટના કોન્ટેક્ટમાં આવે છે, જ્યારે કેમિકલના કોન્ટેક્ટમાં આવે છે, ત્યારે ઇઝીલી તમે કોપી તમારા ઓરિજિનલ ડોક્યુમેન્ટની કરી શકો છો. એ જ એક્સપ્લેનેશન અહીંયા તમને આપેલી છે. The due line process also required a translate original but only one sheet of sensitized paper. This process uses ammonia fumes rather than liquid to develop the image, obviously problems of paper shrinkage. So it's all about the photocopying machine. So here is one image of our photocopying machine. Now let's discuss about the advantages of it. First one, that is quick and convenient. Yes, within a fraction of second we are able to make the copy of our original document. So it is really very quick and convenient. કોઈ પણ જાતનું ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે, સ્મોલ સાઇઝનું છે, લાર્જ સાઇઝનું છે, કોઈ પણ જાતના ડોક્યુમેન્ટની ઇઝીલી કોપી પોસિબલ છે ફોટોકોપિંગ મશીનમાં. સેકન્ડ વન, દેટ ઇઝ ક્લીન પ્રોસેસ. ધ પ્રોસેસ ઇઝ રિયલી વેરી ક્લીન. તમને કોઈ પણ જાતનું એમાં મેસ જોવા નહીં મળે. જે ઓરિજિનલ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે એ ટાઈપની જ તમારી કોપી શીટમાં તમને તમારા જે ઇમેજ હોય, ઓબ્જેક્ટ હોય કે કોઈ પણ વર્ડ છે એ ઇઝીલી રીડેબલ હશે અને તમે એને ઇઝીલી જજ કરી શકશો. થર્ડ વન, દેટ ઇઝ પ્રિન્ટિંગ બોથ સાઇડ્સ. ફોટોકોપી મશીનમાં તમે બંને સાઈડ કોપી કરી શકો છો, એ આપણને આઈડિયા છે જ. એન્ડ ફોર્થ વન, દેટ ઇઝ ડિજિટલ ફોટોકોપિયર્સ. યસ, એક સાથે તમે ફોટોકોપિંગ મશીનમાં મોર દેન 40-50 નંબર્સની કોપી ઇઝીલી તમે કરી શકો છો. સો ઇટ ઇઝ ટોટલી ડિજિટલ બેઝડ. તમે કમ્પ્યુટર સાથે કનેક્ટ કરી તમારું કોઈ પણ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે એ તમારા કમ્પ્યુટરમાં છે અને એની તમારે કોપી કરાવી છે, તો ઇટ ઇઝ ઓલ્સો પોસિબલ વિથ ધ હેલ્પ ઓફ ફોટોકોપિંગ મશીન. Then after, disadvantages of photocopier. Again few limitations છે. The first one is too large in size. Yes, પ્રોફેશનલી જે ફોટોકોપિંગ મશીનની આપણે વાત કરીએ છીએ તો એની સાઇઝ ખૂબ જ લાર્જ છે, બહુ હ્યુજ છે. બટ એઝ કમ્પેર ટુ ઓફિસ ફોટોકોપિયર મશીન, આપણા જે ઓફિસમાં યુઝ કરવામાં આવે છે એ બહુ જ પોર્ટેબલ છે, સ્મોલ સાઇઝના છે અને ઇઝીલી આપણે ઓફિસમાં એને પ્રોપર મેનરમાં પ્લેસ કરી શકીએ છીએ. થર્ડ વન, ક્રિએટ અ લોટ ઓફ નોઇઝ વાઇલ કોપિંગ. યસ, એનું એક એડવાન્ટેજીસ છે કે જ્યારે કોપીની પ્રોસેસ સ્ટાર્ટ થતી હશે એટ ધ ટાઈમ ઇટ ક્રિએટ અ લોટ ઓફ વોઇસ, બટ ઇટ ઇઝ અ માઇનર limitations of the machine. Third one, really expensive. Yes, photocopying machine છે એ ઓફિસના પર્પઝથી, જ્યારે કમર્શિયલ પર્પઝથી આપણે પરચેસ કરવા જઈએ છીએ એટ ધ ટાઈમ ઇટ ઇઝ રિયલી વેરી એક્સપેન્સિવ. બટ કમર્શિયલ પરચેઝ અત્યારે કોઈ પણ બિઝનેસનો હશે નહીં. એમને પોતાના ઓફિસ માટે જ જે ટાઇની કોપી મશીન પરચેસ કરવાનું આવે છે કે જેમાં ડિરેક્ટલી વી આર એબલ ટુ મેક અ પ્રિન્ટ, વી આર એબલ ટુ સ્કેન ધ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ, સો દેટ મશીન will be worth of 12 to 15,000. So it is not too much expensive for the administrative purpose. And fourth one, that is maintenance cost is very high. Yes, ફોટોકોપિંગ મશીનની જે મેન્ટેનન્સ કોસ્ટ છે એ રિયલમાં બહુ હાઈ છે, કારણ કે એક વખત જો મશીન બ્રેકડાઉન થઈ જાય છે તો એના રિપેર ચાર્જીસ પણ ખૂબ હાઈ હોય છે. એમાં જે ડાયનો યુઝ કરવામાં આવે છે એ પણ ખૂબ એક્સપેન્સિવ હોય છે. સો ધ મેન્ટેનન્સ કોસ્ટ ઇઝ ઓલ્સો વેરી હાઈ, બટ ઇટ ઇઝ ક્વાઇટ મેનેજેબલ ફોર ધ બિઝનેસ, કે જેનો બિઝનેસ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ બેઝડ જ છે, જેનો બિઝનેસ ડેટા બેઝડ જ છે, તો એ લોકો માટે આ એટલું બધું એક્સપેન્સિવ પ્રૂવ થતું નથી. સો ઇટ્સ ઓલ અબાઉટ ધ photocopier machines. Now let's have the third machine, that is fax. Yes, we all know that fax, તમે જ્યારે ટેલિફોનિક એક ટોક થ્રુ કોઈ પણ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે એને એક જિયોગ્રાફિકલ પ્લેસથી બીજી જિયોગ્રાફિકલ પ્લેસમાં ખાલી એક ફોનના કનેક્શન અને ઇન્ટરનેટના પ્રોપર કનેક્શનથી એ મેસેજ પાસ થશે અને એ મેસેજથી ડોક્યુમેન્ટને તમે ત્યાં ડિરેક્ટલી સ્કેન કરાવી શકો છો, ડોક્યુમેન્ટને ડિરેક્ટલી તમે ત્યાં કોપી કરાવી શકો છો. સપોઝ કોઈ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે મારે અમદાવાદથી બોમ્બે અત્યારે ઇમિડિયેટલી મારે શિફ્ટ કરાવવું છે, તો ફેક્સ થ્રુ એ પોસિબલ થશે. ફેક્સ નંબરથી હું એ મારો મેસેજને જે એન્ડ યુઝર છે એના નંબર ઉપર સેન્ડ કરીશ તો એ મશીનમાં ડિરેક્ટલી મારા મેસેજની કોપી થઈ જશે. બટ હવે ફેક્સનો યુઝ બહુ લિમિટેડ થઈ ગયો છે, કારણ કે હવે મેઇલ ફેસિલિટી આપણને બધાને મળી ગઈ છે. ઈમેલ થ્રુ તમે તમારા ડોક્યુમેન્ટને ઇઝીલી સેન્ડ કરો છો અને એન્ડ યુઝર પાસે જો પ્રિન્ટર હશે તો ઇમિડિયેટલી તમારો મેલ છે એને તમે પ્રિન્ટ કરાવી શકો છો. ફેક્સનો યુઝ ત્યારે થતો હતો કે જ્યારે મેલ થ્રુ તમે ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સને સેન્ડ કરી શકતા નહોતા. So now let's discuss about fax. Short for facsimile machine, a device that can send or receive pictures and text over a telephone line. Fax machines work by digitalizing an image, dividing it into a grid of dots. એક ડોટનું ગ્રીડ હોય છે, એક બંડલ હોય છે, એના થ્રુ તમારા મશીનને એ લોકો પ્રિન્ટ કરી શકે છે અથવા કોઈ પણ ઇમેજીસ છે એ ઇમેજને એ લોકો ઇઝીલી ડાઉનલોડ કરી શકે છે. બટ આ પોસિબલ થાય છે થ્રુ ટેલિફોનિક લાઇન ઓનલી. આમાં બીજા કોઈ પણ ડિવાઇસનો યુઝ થતો નથી. Each dot is either on or off, depending on whether it is black or white. Electronically, each dot is represented by a bit that has a value of either 0 or 1. In this way, the fax machine translates a picture into a series of zeros and ones called a bitmap that can be transmitted like normal computer data. On the receiving side, a fax machine reads the incoming data, translates the zeros and 1 back into dots and reprints the pictures. અહીંયા આપણને આખી પ્રોસેસ સમજાવી છે કે એ કોઈ પણ પિક્ચર કે જે ટેક્સ્ટ છે એને કેવી રીતે રીડ કરે છે, 0 અને 1ના બેઝિસ ઉપર, ડોટના બેઝિસ ઉપર, અને એના બેઝિસ ઉપર એ લોકો પછી જે મેસેજ છે એને પ્રિન્ટ કરે છે અથવા કોઈ પણ પિક્ચર છે એને ઇઝીલી ડાઉનલોડ કરે છે. The idea of fax machine has been around since 1842 when Alexandra Bain invented a machine capable of receiving signals from a telegraph wire and translating them into image on paper. In 1850, a London inventor named F.C. Beckwell received a patent for a similar machine, which he called a copying telegraph. A copy of the same document is sent to the receiver through post for their record. The receiver at the other end also makes a copying of the document immediately after receiving the message through fax machine, because there may be chances that the ink used by the machine may fade away after some times. હિસ્ટ્રીનું થોડુંક અહીંયા ડિસ્કશન કરેલું હતું, બટ ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ ફોર યોર એક્ઝામિનેશન પર્પઝ. તમારે ખાલી ફેક્સ મશીન કેવી રીતે વર્ક કરે છે એની પ્રોસેસ જ તમારે એક્સપ્લેન કરવાની રહેશે. Now, this is the image of the fax machine. Let's discuss about the advantages of fax. The first one, that is reduce cost and time. Definitely it reduce the cost of postage and it is reduce the cost, it is also reduce the time of processing. Second one, reproduction of documents. Yes, with the help of fax machine, we are able to make the reproduction of our original documents in a proper manner. Third one, no need to type. Yes, in the fax machine, the parties are not going to type. They generally send the machines with the image or with the text itself. And fourth one, no additional skill is required. In fax machine, no additional skill or intelligence is required from the person who is using the machine. So it can be used by anyone. Then after, the disadvantages, the limitations of fax machine. The first one, that is machine must required. Yes, to whom we are supposed to send our message, so it must be required to the end user. They must have the fax machine. So without the fax machine, we are not able to send our message to them. Second one, no permanent record. Yes, in fax, the data is not recorded permanently. It is only temporary. Once we received the call, once we received the data, then it lasts for only a few minutes. After a period of time, we are not able to make the copy of our data or our message. Third one, not an original copy. In fax machine, whatever data is received by us, it is not the original one. Fourth one, evaluation is difficult. Yes, as far as the evaluation of original document is concerned, it is very difficult to make the evaluation because it is not the original data. And fifth one, papers are not clear. The image, the message that we are receiving is not clear, so it is really very difficult to have our data in a proper manner. So it's all about the advantages and limitations of the fax machine. Then after second one, that is telephone. I think it is really very easy one. No explanation is required in telephone. It is all about the landline. It is not about the mobile. Mobile will be there, but let's have the reading of telephone. It is really very easy one, so no explanation will be there from my side. Telephone is an instrument that transmits voice over a distance. A person can talk and communicate with another person at a distant place with the use of telephone. It is a device that converts the human into a form that is transmittable through wire or radio technology and reproduce it at a far away place in an audible format. It is a gadget that you can use to talk to someone who is present at some other place. A telephone is a voice input output apparatus. It receives the voice of one person through the microphone, transmit it over long distance in a way that receiver can listen to the voice through the speaker provided with the telephone. Here is the image of telephone. There are types of telephone: fixed telephone, cordless telephone, mobile phone and smartphone. There are advantages of telephone. The first one is security. Telephone is highly secured. Means when we are going to share the important data, that can be easily shift from one person to another person. Second one is low cost. The cost of telephone is really very low, so it can be afforded by each and everyone. Wireless communication. No further connection is required to use the telephone. Then after, distant place. Yes, we can use telephone and no geographical distance is going to be there when the telephones are concerned. Save time and energy. In telephone, we can easily save our time and energy in a proper manner. Healthy relationship. Then after, high speed internet and marketing. Last two advantages is not for us, means as we all know that the requirement of internet is not there as far as telephone is concerned. Then after the limitations of telephone, that is invites enmity and unfriendliness. Sometimes it is very difficult to answer a long question on telephone. It is not comfortable to the person to explain each and everything on telephone. Second one, secrecy cannot be maintained. As we all know that we are not able to maintain the secrecy as far as the telephones are concerned. Third one, create disturbance. Yes, if the line is not clear, then it really create a huge disturbance. Wastage of time. Sometimes telephone is really one of the main wastage of our precious time. Then after, misused by telemarketers. Yes, as we all know that we are getting call from the many advertisement or from the banking or from the insurance company. So it is misused by the telemarketers. So it's about the disadvantages of telephones. Then after, mobile is there. I think no need to explain about mobile because we all are using mobile in a proper manner. So we are aware about the advantages, the limitations of the mobile phones. So I think no explanation is required. So if mobile is there in your exam paper, so you are going to write by your own way. You can use your creativity. You can use that how the mobile is useful. So here we need to write or we are going to explain on the basis of office work, that how office persons are going to use the mobile to do their administrative work. So this is not for the personal purpose, but the mobile phone that the organizations are using, they are for the administrative purpose, they are for their business purpose. So here it is given that a mobile phone is wireless handheld device that allows users to make call and send text messages, among other features. The earliest, the earliest generation of mobile phone could only make and receive calls. Today's mobile phone, however, are packed with many additional features such as web browsers, games, camera, video player, and even navigational system. A mobile phone may also be known as a cellular phone or simply a cell phone. So here are the images of different mobile. I think it is clear to you. So just have a look on the different advantages. Take a time of 2 minutes and have a look on advantages, or if you are preparing your notebook, then write down these advantages. So this is about the advantages. Now there are few limitations of it. Just have a look on it. So that's all about the limitations of mobile phone. So that's all for today's session. In the next session, we are going to deal with the tele answering machines and the remaining points. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much.